We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wednesday Night Live Paycation Travel Create Lifestyle Freedom. My name is Muhammad Mahdi, and I'm never by myself. We have an extremely exciting show this evening. I'm flanked by some powerhouses in this industry, gentlemen that have hearts of gold, and they're here to share with you what's possible. You know, how it's possible for you to live a life of abundance and take advantage of some insider benefits within the travel industry. Again, my name is Muhammad Mahdi. I'm broadcasting from Atlanta, but I've got my partners in everything good, Mr. Jamal Stevens. Would you come up and share with us where you're broadcasting from?
Hello, everyone. Like you said, my name is Jamal Stevens, and I'm coming live out of Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Awesome. And also, National Diamond, Mr. Calvin Buford. Calvin.
Hey, good evening, Monty. Thank you. I am hanging out from Tallahassee, Florida. Always super excited to be on this platform and just incredibly excited about sharing this platform with you and Mr. Stevens on this evening. So I'll turn it back over to you, sir. Thanks.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little housekeeping, I should say, and I want to make sure that everyone is tuned in and that we're connected because we've got some incredible technology at play here. You may be watching this from a Google Plus page. You could be watching this from YouTube live, right? I know YouTube is normally recorded, but through this technology, you could be watching this on YouTube live. So someone may have given you their personal web page, and this broadcast may be coming through on somebody's web page. And through the wizardry of this platform, this is an incredible platform, you may be watching this inside of Facebook. However you're connected with us, you're looking at a viewer right now. And we want to let you know that not only is this broadcast that you're watching live, but below in the comment stream, your comments are live. So this is totally interactive, right? This is a totally interactive experience, and we welcome your comments. We also welcome any questions you have about the exciting news that you're going to hear tonight. So just to make sure that this technology is working well, I'd like for you to take just a second and help us out. I need some comments in the stream so that we can be assured that we're communicating with you and you're communicating with us. So go down and put your name in the comment stream and tell us where you are joining us from. Okay, let's do that for a second. Let me go over to the comment section and welcome some of the guests that we have showing up tonight. We have Miss Valari Morgan. Welcome. Who else do we have? Adrian Peaches from Savannah, Georgia. We absolutely welcome you. Let's see who else we have. We've got Faye Green. Boy, Savannah is in the house this evening. Lisa Hill from Rex, Georgia. A lot of Georgia folks tonight. Sandra Swint, Douglasville, Georgia. Welcome. Ruth Taylor, always good to see you out of Lansing, Illinois. Let's see who else we have. We have Donna Jackson, Metro DC, the nation's capital. In the house, Gregory Wilson from New York in the building. Ms. Avis Haynes, great to see you here. Tamisha from Douglasville, Georgia, so glad to have you. Faye Green, welcome to the hangout. You guys keep those comments coming in. It's great to see you all. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Rashea Sanders out of Savannah, Georgia. Savannah is in the house this evening. Vicki from Fayetteville, North Carolina, so glad to have you with us. So without further ado, let's get into this presentation. We've got a panel of two of the sharpest people that I have had the pleasure to work personally with in the travel industry. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be speaking about some incredible benefits, some news that may be that you don't have yet, and Mr. Calvin Buford, national executive out of Tallahassee, and Mr. Jamal Stevens, international executives with a a global project that we lovingly call Paycation Travel. They're going to be giving you the news, the insider benefits of how you can not only enjoy travel, but how you can absolutely elevate your lifestyle, your standard of living, from the information that you're going to get tonight. So let me get out of the way of greatness. Mr. Jamal Stevens, are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am, sir.
Absolutely. So I'm going to turn the platform over to you. Mr. Jamal Stevens, you have the floor.
Well, I want to welcome everybody for coming out, and first of all, give yourselves a hand. Well, we are on an internet platform, so just give yourselves a nice comment in the comment screen. The first person I want to bring up is the gentleman I have a
Mr. Stevens, are you able to hear me? And sometimes technology happens. Sometimes technology happens. Jamal, I believe that you may be frozen. If you can hear me, your screen is up. So let's see. Can you hear me now? Are you back with us? You just may want to recycle your phone. That one was good. Okay, Calvin, let's give Jamal an opportunity to reset and come back. Jamal, you're totally fine. All you have to, the screen share was fine, so you can keep the screen share up. If you just recycle your phone, we'll be in great shape. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to give a little front end on the opportunity and the company that we're speaking to you about this evening. It is Paycation Travel. I'm going to shift to Mr. Calvin Buford to just give you a little bit of background on Paycation. And we're just going to have a free flow for a few minutes. We're going to wait for Mr. Jamal to come because he's going to really bring the goods. So we'll just have a free flow. Mr. Calvin Buford, a little bit. Let's just dialogue about Paycation Travel.
Well, thank you for the platform, Muhammad. You know, it's always super exciting to join up on this live stream to be able to share something that I know that you guys are very passionate about. I'm very passionate about it myself. You know, I wish somebody would have told me 2 or 3 years ago that I could travel for wholesale versus retail. And that's why I'm super excited because, you know, Paycation has changed my life in abundance, and it's my duty, it's our duty to make sure that we share this same vision with everyone across the world and give them an opportunity to be able to see this for the face value. And I say that and I mean it, face value for what it is. So you know, we're going to go ahead and get ready to get this thing cracking tonight. We're going to give you loads of information. You know, if you were invited on this platform tonight, I suggest you go ahead and text whoever invited you and tell them thank you, because we're going to share some information that is going to be life-changing for you tonight. And so, Muhammad, if you're okay with it, I'd like to go ahead and jump right into...
I think Jamal's back. I knew he'd be back. I knew he'd be back. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, what we're speaking to you tonight is living life in abundance. And our featured presenter, Mr. Jamal Stevens, is back. We're going to let him get his screen share up. It was just your phone, Jamal. You'll be fine. We'll take time and let you pull your screen share back up. It's no problem at all. Ladies and gentlemen, again, what we're speaking to you about this evening is insider benefits that we've discovered in the travel industry. And let me ask the question. If money and time were not an issue, where would you go? Where in the world would you be? How would you be spending your time, right? So we're here to introduce you to a vehicle that we have discovered that's allowing us to have more mastery over our time and is allowing us to also make strides in achieving a higher level of lifestyle, more income, right? With that, let me give it back over to Jamal. Jamal, your screen is ready and we're live.
All right. Well, first of all, I want to let Mr. Buford talk to all the people out there about the wonderful world of travel. Without further ado, I'm going to bring up National Executive out of Tallahassee, Florida, leading the charge down there in Northern Florida and across the world, Mr. Calvin Buford. The floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, guys, we've probably talked your ears off here just a little bit. So we're just going to dive right into the information. So if you just give me a moment and let me go ahead and get my screen sharing up. And guys, would you do me a favor and let me know when you see my screen, please?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just take your time. You're 100% Mr. Calvin Buford. 100%. The floor is yours, sir. Go right ahead.
Well, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Paycation Travel Opportunity 2015. There's an entire world out there, guys, and we believe that you should see it. The question is, if money and time were no issue, where would you go? How about if you made some magic happen with your family over at Disney? How about if you rekindled your romance on the beaches of the world? How about you experienced a luxurious Dubai? How about what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but they say until you Facebook, tweet it, or Instagram it. And if you're like me, you're Facebooking and tweeting and Instagramming everything. How about seeing interesting sights, skiing on the French slopes, basking in luxury? Travel just absolutely makes sense. What do? We save money, we travel more, we save on taxes, and we also make money. Warren Buffett, a good friend of mine, said, "You are never to depend on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source." Richard Branson says, and this is very key right here, so I want you guys to pay attention to this. We believe that the entire network marketing industry is poised for explosive growth and can be one of the most significant solutions to America's current retirement savings crisis. Who are we? We are a 14-year-old licensed and bonded global travel company based out of Dallas, Texas. Paycation, which is the marketing arm of Extreme Travel. We're successful certified travel consultants. We have the best certified training in the industry, and we also are we produce some of the top travel awards with some of the best travel suppliers across the world. We're earners of some of the highest and elite awards. Look at some of this list. You might be familiar with them: Fun Jet Vacations, Carnival Cruises, Travel Savers, Royal Caribbean, Princess Cruisers. The list goes on, ladies and gentlemen. And you may be asking yourself, well, why travel? Well, it's an $8 trillion industry that is poised to grow to $15 trillion in the next decade. It's the #1 research word on the internet between the hours of 9 to 5. Now check that. Now most people, I know I am, are working between the hours of 9 to 5. But as you can see, they're using this time to Google and search for their next vacation that they want to be a part of. Baby boomers are retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years, and almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to travel. We all know that great things rises and falls on leadership, and so we're going to jump right into our corporate leadership. We have our CEO and founder, our visionary, Mr. David Manning, has over 25 years in direct selling and network marketing. We have our beautiful director of travel, Ms. Laura Spears. As you can see, she has 30 years of travel and sales experience. And my man, Mr. Sean Manning, he's the VP and operations manager. Let me tell you, this man is responsible for making sure that we get paid on time every single month. And ladies and gentlemen, I come to tell you, this gentleman pays us early every single month. And I just want to pause right there and ask, when was the last time your job paid you early? I didn't think so. Then we also have our network executive team. We have our president of network development, Mr. Mark Campese. We have our Michael Jordan of the industry, Mr. Donald Bradley. He's our network VP of marketing. We have our Mr. Spencer Iverson, our network VP of business development. We have Ms. Shanaza Dusan, our network VP of strategic development. And we have Mr. Mark Sterling, our president of the Diamond Council. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at almost 80 years of network marketing experience right here just on this executive team here. The benefits of the membership here. Well, you get to have your own travel booking site. You'll be able to earn anywhere from 65 to 75% of the commissions that are booked from your website. Just to let you know, our website is powered by Priceline, and Priceline only works with about 500 affiliates. And so they reached out and they wanted to partner with Extreme Travel / Paycation. You also get to have your own privately labeled website that has access to over 145,000 hotels. Guys, it's the same pricing as Priceline.com, Kayak, and AAA Travel. The biggest difference here is you get paid a commission on something you were going to do anyway. But and just stop right there. We get to book more travel. We get to be able to book concerts, theater, sporting events, and so much more. You name it, and we can do it. Take a look at our members-only unique vacation club. These are some things that once you partner up with us, you'll have access to some of these exclusive trips. Remember, you must be a member in order to get access to these great discounts. When you become a member of the Vacation Club, you also get access to our condos that are at amazing rates. And I'm just going to pause right here and talk about the Xanadu Beach Resort. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the one of the top resorts in the world. Let's look here. 8 days, 7 nights. The estimated retail price is $1,600. Okay, but as a Vacation Club member, you get it at $299. Now that occupies 4 people, but that $299 is not per person. That $299 is for the entire stay with all 4 people included. So you do the math. That's about $50 per person. You get your own marketing website as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the same vendors and with competitive pricing. It's the same seat on the plane, the same cabin on the cruise. It's the same room in the hotel. It's the same vacation packages. Now, some of the extra added benefits when you become certified is you'll be able to complete your training and earn $500 in commissions, and you'll be able to receive an extreme travel credential. You'll also be able to qualify for your Clear Card, which is like the American Express of the travel industry. And once you earn $5,000 in commissions, you then qualify for your own personal ITAN credential, which is like the Black American Express of the travel industry. We're going to have all the tools to help you grow your business, all the training, all the support. We have our Diamond Live launch calls every Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where diamonds in this company will be sharing this beautiful opportunity on your behalf. We also have a proven 4-step system that is proven to be able to help people go from not knowing to knowing. This is the perfect business, ladies and gentlemen, because we're open 24/7. We have ownership and flexibility, no employees, no quotas, no inventory, no sample products, no tests. It's multiple streams of income, no experience required, ongoing training and support. Now we get paid to travel. This is one of our retreats that we went to last year to the Barcelo Maya Resort, Mexico. It was $499. It was all inclusive for 5 days, 4 nights. Now check this. Also included in that $499 was our ticket to the event as well. So as you can see, we go and we have a great time at a low cost. How do I get started? You may be asking yourself right now. Well, we have 2 absolutely fabulous packages. The first one is our RTC package. It's $99.95 with a $69.95 monthly overhead fee. Now, guys, I'm going to pause right there. That's $2.33 per day to have a business in the world's largest industry. But on this package, you're going to receive 65% commissions. You'll get access to that travel club that I told you about. You're going to get your own professional online travel website. You're going to get commission trackings. You're going to get a virtual back office. But we do have a better package, and it's called the CTC package for $149.95. We're talking less than an iPhone, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the same $69.95, $2.33 a day. But on this package, you're going to receive Extreme Travel Certified Training Program. You're going to get a raise. You're going to go from 65% to 75% in commissions booking off your website. You're going to also have the ability to book directly with the vendors, book group travel, earn top credentials, reduce rates for personal travel, and access to net and reduced rate travel. Now, we do have another part of this that is completely optional, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to pause right here because we know that the information that you've heard so far, you're probably already blown away. And so I want to take this time to turn this call back over to Muhammad as we get ready to go into the compensation part of this wonderful experience. Muhammad?
Wow, wow, wow. Man, I'm telling you, that is absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, the ability for you to travel to more of your favorite destinations for less money, write it off as an expense against your reported income like a boss. That is just so cool. Absolutely cool. Listen, some of you are as excited as I am, and I want to bring your attention to a couple of buttons that are on this page. If you, right below this viewer and to the right of your screen, you're going to see two buttons. One says register now. You may have been invited to this conversation tonight by one of your friends, and they've already shared with you some of the wonderful benefits of being a part of this international community, right? You may be already thinking about not if I want to start my own source of additional income, but when. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. If you've heard what was just said and it resonates with you, go ahead and click that button that says register now. Take action and take ownership of your life. Partner with us and begin to create lifestyle freedom for yourself. Now, there may be some of you who are wanting to have a little bit more information, and maybe you want to have some more proof. Well, the proof is in that second button, the one that says limited time offer, only available on this webcast. For you, our special guest, we've got for hitting that button and getting more information, you're going to be registering for a custom travel portal, your own custom travel portal. Now, this is some incredible technology. It will, first of all, you're going to be given a deal stream every day. New deals come out, and the deal stream is going to be tailored. It's going to be custom tailored. That's why they call it a custom travel portal based on your preferences. So if you like snorkeling and scuba diving off some of the coral reefs in the Caribbean, then the deal stream is going to search for those all-inclusive Caribbean resorts that you just love to be at, and the diving packages at some of the best diving destinations in the world. Perhaps golf is your thing, right? Then the custom travel portal that you're going to get will send you deal streams that, again, are based on your preferences. So either way, you cannot go wrong by moving forward, by going forward in this conversation about Paycation travel. I'm going to turn this back over to our featured panelist tonight, Mr. Calvin Buford, for some more exciting discussion. Calvin Buford.
Hey, well, thank you so much. Well, you know what? I see a lot of people in the comment box saying, show me the money. And so what I want to do is I have the pleasure of bringing a good friend of mine to the platform. We're sideline partners. We're crisscrossing all over the United States, helping people see this opportunity. This man is an international executive in Paycation travel out of the Atlanta, Georgia market. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and step out of the way of greatness and turn this over to Mr. International Executive Jamal Stevens. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you so kindly. Those are some very kind words. Can you hear me okay?
Your volume, can you turn your volume up just a little bit more, Jamal?
All righty. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll just keep this right here. I want to say thank you to Mr. Mahdi and Mr. Buford for allowing me to get on this panel, and such a wonderful job Mr. Buford did explain that information. It made me want to sign up all over again. Well, we do have an optional marketing compensation plan, and I want to just get everybody's approval to talk about some adult money. That's all I want to talk about is some adult money. Now, this is optional, right? You don't have to do it. 85% of the people that come inside Paycation, they come for the tax breaks. Because when you're traveling, why not be able to write off that entire trip? You know, when you want to get your nails done, your hair done, when you buy that nice uniform for your job to go on the beach and make sure that sand is actually soft, right? Now you're able to write those things off. You know, sometimes we got to move ourselves out the way and get in the way. Because if you're going to travel anyway, why not get paid for it? Why not monetize your hobby? You know, this is what wealthy people do. You know, you own what you do. But we do have an optional marketing compensation plan. You know, I came in just for the travel. And by default, all I did was follow the people who were making the money. And, you know, I can say the residual every month, it is pretty good. Well, let's get right into this. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, this is a compensation disclaimer, and it says the compensation plan is optional and is not a solicitation to participate exclusively in team building or recruiting program. Any reference to potential income is not guaranteed, and any income earned will be a product of a business owner's effort and work. See, I love that statement because what person would want something for nothing? If you do nothing, you get nothing, right? And that's okay because most people come in just for the travel, right? So let's get right into this. We do two things at Paycation Travel. We sell travel, and we sell the opportunity to sell travel stores. Okay? It's like this. I could either sell hamburgers or hamburger stores, cars or car dealerships. The choice is yours, right? So, now, every time somebody gets involved with Paycation, you show them this plan. We show the plan on your behalf. It's a wonderful thing, right? You don't have to know the information. They're going to pay you $50. $50 for your first, $50 for your second, and $50 for your third. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how much did it cost to get started? That's right, $150. You want your ROI. You want to know how much it costs to get my money back. Now, you could do that in 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days, or 3 months. But always ask yourself, how can I get my money back? And you get it back with showing 3 people, all right? Now, this way it gets good. And I really want you to pay attention. I'm going to drive this home. I'm not going to be long, but I will be strong, okay? That third person, Nancy, she's coded to you. That means she's forever attached to you. Your fourth person is coded to you. Your fifth person is coded to you. Your 100th person is coded to you. And what that means is not only are you going to get $50, you're going to get an extra $20 on top of that. So you're going to get $70 for your third person and beyond through infinity. And you know, like I know, infinity is a very long time, right? It never goes away. And I like to ask everybody on this webinar, what do you have to do at your job to get a $20 raise? At Paycation, tell your third person. Now, I want you to remember that word code. So let's just say Nancy and Mark, they start telling people they're going to get $50 for their first person and $50 for their second person. You don't know these people, but the company, Mr. Manning, he's going to pay you $20 for every person they introduce. And their first two people, down through infinity for your third person and beyond. Let me give you an example. If I told somebody in Jamaica about this business, and I told somebody in London about this business, I don't know those people that they know, but the person that I'm coded to, they're very happy. They'll cash those $20 bills, right? And it's like a snowball effect. Now, this where it really gets crazy. I want you to really pay attention. See, remember, the first two people that Nancy introduced, she's going to get 50 and 50, and she's going to get an extra $70, which is a $20 code on top of the 50 at the third person. The company is going to give you a 100% match on her codes. Let me explain that. Let me bring that home. If she earns 20, you get 100% of that, right? If she earns 100, you get 100% of that. If she earns 1,000, you get 100% of that for every person after your third person. So if you got 15 or 16 people and everybody's earning, we'll just say a meager $200, you get 100% of that. Now, I train people at my job all the time, but I do not get 100% of their income, right? No, you don't. Okay. Now, people always ask me, Jamal, what about those first two people? I say, yeah, those are very important, right? You're not going to get 100%. You're going to get 150% match on their codes. So when they earn 20, you earn 30. You earn 100, you earn 150. If they earn a fortune, you earn a fortune and a half. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So it's always nice to see people get involved in these businesses and really earn leverage income. Because a lot of people say, well, I don't want to get paid. Well, somebody else, yes, you do, because you're already doing it at your job. It's called leverage income. J. Paul Getty, the first documented billionaire, said he'd rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of his own. Because if he died, it'll keep growing, right? Okay. Now, that's our weekly income. And that may fluctuate from time to time. But let me tell you something. If you don't have residual income, you need to run through a wall to get it, okay? Now, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, John Lennon, these gentlemen were the top 3 entertainers over the last 3 years in entertainment. And what do those gentlemen have in common? They're all gone. They're going to glory, right? But they did something one time and getting paid over and over and over. That's the power of residual income. It's a wonderful thing. So everybody that's coded to you, remember, people going to be coded to you through infinity. People you don't even know, right? You're going to earn an 8% income off of that $69.95. All right? Now, that's about $3.20, ladies and gentlemen. Now, $3.20 may not sound like a lot, but let's do some math. What's $3.20 times 10? That's about $32. You'll cash a check. But what if it was 100? And I want you to really think big. What if it was 10,000 people coded to you, okay? Now, you don't know what's going to happen over the next 3 or 4 years with Paycation, but it's travel. We got a product for 3-year-olds to 80-year-olds. It's a global product. So it's going to grow. People want to travel. People buy what they want and not what they need. And here comes that word match again. Now, everybody that's coded to you, you get to earn 100% match on a coded residual income. This is unheard of in the industry of network marketing. Okay, so let me explain that to you. Me, my personal goal, I want to show 10 people how to earn $1,000 a month over the next 6 months so I can get 100% match of their income on a monthly. It's awesome. You also have a builder business bonus for those people who want to take it to another level. See, after your 6th person, your 7th person, you're going to get an extra $2 on top of the $3, all right? And not only are my first 6 people coded to me, their first 6 and their first 6 through infinity for every person after my 7th person. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a powerful thing. Now, I really want to draw attention to the next stream of income. And if all those other things didn't catch your attention, I really want you to pay attention to this right here. This is our 3x7 matrix. This is for the person who tells me, well, Jamal, I don't know a lot of people. I say, good, get started. I don't have $150. Find it and get started. Well, I don't have time. Good, get started, because you hit the nail on the head with the 3x7 matrix. And let's talk about this. This right here is designed for the person off of timing and positioning. It's like any business, right? Like Google stock. You could buy Google stock right now, but it would have been very good to buy Google stock when it first started. That's all the 3x7 matrix is. It's not a stock, but the faster you get started, you'll see what I mean, all right? This is why we call it 3x7 matrix. It's 3 wide, and it pays out 7 levels deep. Only 3 people can fit on your first level, right? And it multiplies by a level of 3. 3, 9, 27 on your 3rd level, 81 on your 4th level, 243 on your 5th level, 729 on your 6th level, and 2187 on your 7th level. Ladies and gentlemen, each level has a dollar amount. On the first level, only 3 people can fit at a payout of $2 a person. That's about $6, all right? You can do that real fast. Now, on the 2nd level, 9 people can fit for $6 a piece for $54 on that level. Now, on level 3, $2 for 27 people at $54. Let's stop right there, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime you have $69 in your matrix, the company will never bill your card. See, why would you create a free business? And 85% of the people in this matrix, you don't even know. It's a team building exercise. It's designed for that person that doesn't have time. It's designed for that person that doesn't know anybody. Everybody says, I don't know anybody until they start getting paid from this matrix, and they feel like, hey, I know everybody, right? And on the 4th level, 81 people can fit for a payout of 162. Now, let's talk about this. Ladies and gentlemen, can you still hear me? Can you hear me out there? Great, 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 great. Now, on these first 4 levels, that's about $272 a month residually. That's about $3,000 a year residually. Now, I like to ask people, what do you have to do on your job to get a $3,000 raise? Exactly, right? Now, this is where it gets crazy on level 5, 6, and 7. Now, where the most people can fit? 5, 6, and 7, right? 243 people at $8 a piece. That's a $1,900 payout on the level. Just those first 5 levels alone, this is $2,200. That's almost $24,000 a year residually. Level 8, 729 people can fit at $5,800 a month. Let's talk about that. Those first 6 levels, that's about $9,000. We'll say $8,000 roughly. That's almost $96,000 a year residually. Residually, ladies and gentlemen, not linear, residually. You go to sleep and it grows, okay? And on level 8, 2,100 people. Let me tell you something. That's a payout of $17,000 a month residually for a grand total of $25,000 a month residually on top of everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to break it down even further because I want people really to pay attention. See, on level 1, where only 3 people can fit, just say if I signed up Mr. Marty. Mr. Marty, I sign you up. You don't get started. You just say, look, I just want to travel. I'm going to say, go ahead and travel. But as I continue to build and other people on my team continue to build, depends on when Mr. Marty signs up, because like I said, it's timing and positioning. You never know who may fall in his matrix. See, he signed up first with me. I signed up my 4th person. If Mr. Marty don't have anybody, that 4th person falls on his first level. Now say if that first person is Mr. Buford. If Mr. Buford put over 1,000 people in, Mr. Marty don't know those people, but would you cash a check, Mr. Marty? Absolutely you would, absolutely. And that goes for everybody. It's a team building exercise. You sign up somebody that wants to do the team building, they fill out your matrix, okay? If they sign up people and they add 2, 3, 4, 5 people here, 5 people there, it fills out your matrix. And just say, ladies and gentlemen, 2 or 3 years from now, I'm halfway wrong. I'm halfway wrong. That's $12,000. Who can use an extra $12,000 a month coming in their house? I can. But just say I'm a 5th wrong. I'm a 5th wrong over 3 years. What do you have to do on your job to earn an extra $5,000 a month off of something that a team is doing, right? Because you don't have to know all these people. Like I say, 85% of these people in this matrix, you never even know. Now, we do have levels we can matriculate in the company. CTC, you personally enroll 1 person. You qualify for those first 4 levels, okay? Executive, you personally enroll 3. You qualify for the first 5 levels of the matrix. You got some people doing this in a matter of minutes. Regional, you personally enroll 6. You qualify for the first 6 levels of the matrix, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. It's it makes me proud to see people have money in their matrix and they don't even know, but they got started early. They put themselves in the position for the timing of this thing right here. We only have 37,000 people. Can you imagine next year how many people we'll have? Somebody's going to be a real happy camper because of when they signed up. National, you personally enrolled 10. We got some people doing this in one night. We call it NIN, National in the Night. You qualify for all 7 levels of the matrix. We call it the Neo position, right? International, you personally enroll 15. You help 3, get 10, become national. Now the company's going to pay you an extra $600 on top of everything else. See, a lot of companies out there, there's not a knock on them. They're going to give you a car. They're going to give you a home. We're going to give you cash. See, I may not want that car. You understand what I'm saying? And if I'm not with the company, I still got to pay for it. And that's not a bad thing, but I prefer to have cash, ladies and gentlemen. Presidential, you personally enrolled 20 people. You help 3 become international. Now you get an extra $1,000 a month. That's an extra $12,000 a year coming in your home on top of everything else. Everybody say on top of. On top of. It's a wonderful thing, right? Now, we do have a diamond program. And this is for the people who are dreaming big and dreaming fast, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you may not be interested in our diamond program, but I'm required to tell you about it. Now, when the size of your team grows to 300, and it's not 300 you put in, you could put in 10 people, and those 10 people can put in 30. That's 300. Or you could put in 30, and those 30 people put in 10. It doesn't matter. You don't know these 300 people. But the company's going to pay you an extra $1,000 on top of everything else. And I don't want to give you the residual income, because I don't like making income claims. Let me tell you something. The size of your team grows to 500. Now you're regional diamond. You're going to get an extra $2,000 a month on top of everything else I just named. National diamond. I will be national diamond by December 31st. You're going to get an extra $5,000 a month. That's an extra 60 grand a year coming in your house on top of everything else. It's travel. People want to travel. Let's be honest. Now, presidential diamond, an extra $16,000 a month on top of everything else. Our #1 income earner, Mr. Bradley, he's a one-star presidential diamond. He starts his month off at $30,000 a month, okay, on top of everything else. And you can see at the bottom of that screen, we have bonuses that go up to $500,000 a month, okay, on top of everything else. See, I didn't see the money. It took somebody else to show me the money, and that's what I'm trying to do to you guys, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't want to be a diamond, that's okay. Not everybody's going to be a diamond, but would an extra $500 to $700 coming in your house help you out? Absolutely, right? And it's called timing and positioning. So what I like to say, that's my time. I would like you to get back with the person that invited you on the call. Please, please do not go ask nobody who wasn't on the call about Paycation, because Paycation is not on trial. It's your belief. Because let me tell you, I love to travel. I'm going to the beach anyway. Now I find a way to monetize that, make it tax deductible, and earn a little extra money coming in my home. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the call back over to Mr. Mahdi, and we want to get some questions answered for the people on the comment screen.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, so much great information. We're in the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen. We're not in the agricultural age anymore. You don't have to go out and farm and bring crops in for sale in the marketplace in order for you to earn your daily wage. We're not, we're not in the industrial age anymore, right? We're not even in the computer age anymore. We're in the age of digital information transfer. And what you just experienced was information transfer. Having information that you were not aware of, benefits that you were not aware of, being instantaneously transferred to you through this medium that we're on right now. See, let's talk about not only this travel industry, but all of the other things that we have set up to help you grow. You're on a webcast tonight just to show you how easy it is for you to reach out to your contacts, your associates, your relations, and share the news that you just witnessed with someone else. You can invite people next Wednesday to this broadcast after you hit the register now button and get in tonight yourself. You can invite your people to this broadcast and leverage your inviting skills against seasoned professionals like Mr. Stevens and Mr. Buford, who will give your guests 100% of the information because they want to do that, right? Because they want to do that. So that allows you to completely leverage your time. You don't have better leverage than that. We're using 21st century technology that allows you to invite your people from city to city in this country, and don't stop there, into other countries, because we're talking about travel. Paycation is an international project, and this, my dear friends and family, is an international opportunity. I'm going to share this conversation with Mr. Calvin Buford because we're talking about abundance. Calvin, unmute your mic, jump in, and let's roll with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamal just absolutely ripped that compensation plan, and I'm just sitting here and amazed because that side of the business is completely optional. But I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to be a part of that. And then when you look at the travel side, ladies and gentlemen, we're providing you an opportunity. You may be one of those people out there that may vacation once or twice a year, but Paycation Travel can deliver that vacation travel for you 4 or 5 times a year, because we're going to be traveling at wholesale versus retail. Okay, we're talking about gaining some of your time freedom back. We're talking about creating another stream of income coming into your household. We're not saying walking off your job tomorrow and work Paycation full time. We're simply saying share the information with people, just like if you were to go to a restaurant tomorrow that opened up, right, and it had some great food. Okay, you go out there and share that information, but you know that restaurant is not going to pay you a referral fee. You know, they're not going to say, hey, thank you, Muhammad, for telling people about our business. We're going to give you a free meal. But Paycation said, hey, if you go out there and tell people about Paycation travel, we're going to give you a direct commission. So we're simply saying, guys, just put your business hat on. Make an educated decision. It just makes sense. And I'm going to turn it back over to you, Muhammad.
Hey, I've got to pass it right over to International Executive Mr. Stevens so that he can share some more, because we're talking about abundance. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is easy. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be a sales expert. You don't have to be a internet guru. You know what this is about? This is about attracting, inviting, and organizing your contacts into teams that want to do the same thing. They want to travel more for less. And we've identified a company that's willing to pay us a really handsome commission for organizing people who just want to travel more for less and invite some of their contacts to do the same. Jamal.
Yes, can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Okay, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I really have to say this. When I first saw this wonderful project, all I wanted to do is support a good friend of mine and just travel. But, you know, I was guilty by association. You know, I had some wonderful people coach and mentor me and give me a lot of personal self-development, because that's what I needed as a man, you know, because I was doing things all wrong. I was going to work, coming home, watching the television, and that was telling me my vision. I was living check to check, and I got tired of that. And let's be honest, I'm 40 years old, and I can say to myself, I'm not where I want to be. So if I'm not where I want to be, I have to do something else. And I will say this, Paycation has really allowed me to unshackle my mind, because I get to work with wonderful individuals like the Lisa Hills, the Sandra Swintz, the Tamisha Rogers, the Calvin Bufords. You know, people who want a little bit more. And you surround yourself with the right type of people, there's no telling how far you can go. You know, my first 100 people told me no. Hurt my little feelings. But, you know, I disciplined my disappointment, and I just kept on going, because if I would have stopped, how many people wouldn't have heard about this, right? So without further ado, I'm going to turn the call back over to Mr. Mahdi, and I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who helped promote the event. And we're going to help a lot of people, because if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. Point blank, period.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, you've come, you've witnessed, you've heard. You know, we encourage you to first of all, if you're here and you're wanting more information, you're wanting more proof, let's get you the proof, right? The first proof is go over to that button, looking at your viewer, to the right of the comment stream, there's a button that says limited time offer. We want you to get proof. We want you to see the power of a deal stream. So during this webcast only, we're making available to you your own custom travel portal as a gift from us, as a gift from the person who thought enough of you to invite you to this broadcast. Click that button now and take advantage of the free gift. You're going to be taken over to their Paycation travel page, and you're going to be registering for your own custom travel portal, which gives you a deal stream that's absolutely competitive with Priceline, with Hotwire, with Expedia, with any of the other discount travel services, Cheap Air, right? And that's without you even coming aboard as a certified travel consultant. If you really want to get the benefits of inside, if you really want to get the extra added benefits of tax benefits, tax advantages from being your own business person, from for taking ownership of your own life, go ahead and hit that register now button. Become a certified travel consultant, right? Give yourself an upgrade, right? And partner with us, travel the beach, travel the world with us, be on the beaches of the world with us, this is Paycation Travel. We invite you. Calvin Buford, last words, and we're going to close out tonight.
Yes, thank you, Muhammad. Once again, before we close out tonight, guys, I just want to tell you how much of an honor it was to be on this platform with you, Muhammad, and you, Mr. Stevens. We just shared some wonderful information with the world. We hope you guys are taking massive action right now, clicking the buttons that are down beneath the screen, and going ahead and getting yourself partnered up with Paycation Travel. It's so amazing to have an opportunity to stare you right in the face. But it's such a disappointment when it hits you 2 and 3 years down the line and you say, I wish or I could have. So don't put yourself in that position. Okay, go ahead and take action. Join us because we're going to go across the world. Don't worry about whether you can do the presentation, whether you can do this or do that. Guys, we're going to share the experience on your behalf. All you have to do is invite. We have trainings, okay, every week, okay, that will help you be able to better yourself in your business and to grow your business. And so without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and say, guys, it's been a wonderful evening. We've enjoyed this. Again, thank you to the guests that have joined us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you on this same platform next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come back yourself, partner it up. You can invite your guests, and they'll be able to see the same experience that you saw again tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, take care, take charge, and we'll see you on the beaches of the world.